Wacky Wednesday, what up, dog?
Nothing. Good morning. How's it going?
Mhm. Outstanding, dude. I actually got up. Excuse me. I got up, took a shower, got ready, um, threw on one of my favorite WCR shirts today. I love this black and green.
Good
Makes me
colors.
feel good, makes me feel like I'm gonna go earn that money, get that green going, and it always feels awesome, dude. Happy
Nice.
Wednesday, bro. What's good with you?
Nothing. Did a big job yesterday. Got it all finished. Customer paid. Customer's happy. Left a review on next door. So just everything's good. Just winding it down until Sunday for Easter. Got a couple, jobs all lined up for the rest of the week. We have cooperative weather, and it's staying under 90 degrees, so I can't complain on that one at all.
Yeah, I
Had
like
it.
that shirt you're rocking today, dude. Is that Columbia?
Yeah, it's a Columbia. It's
Hey, you
funny. I
looking good,
used to.
brother.
Yeah, back in 2011 or so, I did the rounds in a mall. I worked at an Adidas store. So I got like half price shoes, like cheap
Yeah.
shoes. They even flew me out to an event for like an outdoor, like a yard sale where they just take all of their overstock. So I like bing, 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 bing. So I got a whole bunch of like Chewbacca shoes, all sorts of crap. Then I worked at Columbia for a little while. So I got the cool pricing on that. But, and then I worked at Samsonite. So I sold luggage. So it was
Yeah.
hilarious. I was pulling the luggage off, spinning it. Like, look how easy it is to zip, 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 and spin. So it was fun. But thanks. Thanks for shout out on the shirt. I like
Yeah.
your shirt's nice.
What's on the
So
plan for the rest of the day and the rest of the week?
rest of the week, rest of the day, I'm going to do some office work for the father-in-law. Hang out in the office, do some writing this morning. The rest of the week, today I've got a gutter cleaning in the neighborhood, so it's a nice two-story. So I'll be swinging around and emptying gutters and blowing and flushing. Tomorrow, I've got a window cleaning and a driveway cleaning and a pool cleaning at a large house. It's either going to be tomorrow or Saturday. I'm not sure which. But yeah, so I've got a bunch of people that are just waiting. You know, we've got Easter coming up, so the phone's still ringing. I've got a large commercial job that I'm bidding on. A guy emailed me 2 days ago, said, "Hey, Mark, uh, I need a pricing on this commercial building and flat work parking lot. Let me know." And then I was really excited. I sent you a text. I said, "Holy shit, look at
Yeah.
this!" Because I was just telling you, like, what should I be focusing on right now? Should it be business? Should it be helping my wife, getting healthy, write the book? What? So a few minutes later, he asked that, and then so I was like, "That was cool." 5 minutes later, he goes, "Oh, by the way, we own the property next door at blah 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 50. Go check that one out too." So I went there yesterday, drove around, checked it out. It looks like one of the properties they had it washed by a company, but they left soap all over the windows. Like
Yeah.
there's like 15, 20 windows, and they all have soap residual. So it looks like they forgot to wash or rinse appropriately. So I think the guy's like, "Fuck those guys." So he wants me to wash the other building and do flat work on both because I think the other guy pissed him off. So I'm doing the crunching the numbers, getting everything written out, how to perform the work, the price, the expectations, and then I'm going to be firing that off this afternoon. It's one of those. It's a large job, and I'm just a one man band, but I can do
Yeah.
it. I can knock it out in a day. Each building would be a day, a Saturday here, Sunday there. They've got water on all sides of the building, so I'm good with the key. And now I
Good.
just need to run the numbers and something, whatever floats my boat, and see if they approve it.
Nice. Yeah, that construction stuff that can be a little stressful, especially when you're putting those bids together. You and I text from time to time throughout the day, and we bounce stuff off of each other. I had to do a commercial bid. Uh, I got the info on it over the weekend. I went out and drove out and checked it out, and it's like a either I can't tell if it's going to be a construction clean or a post construction clean. And I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like, fuck, this is going to be somewhat high quote. It's a brand new restaurant. It's, they're all the bells and whistles, a lot of glass, dude. 50 large panes, like 3x9s, 3 wide by 9 feet tall or something. And I'm just like, damn, I'm always afraid I should not be afraid to put my number out there, but I'm
Mhm.
always skeptical and hesitant about what is this person going to think about my price.
Sure.
I never want to lose the work. I never want to underbid myself, but I want to make sure that we get paid properly. So that's a
Mhm.
stressful event. I did, however, go out to the property again yesterday, no, Monday, and I introduced myself to the owner or
Cool.
to the main man. And I explained to him, look, dude, the first price is always going to be not fun. You're not going to like it. That's just what it is.
Mhm.
And he's like, I get it. Shoot me the numbers and tell me what you can do for a biweekly afterwards, to make it make
Yeah.
sense for both of us.
Mhm.
And because it's in the same general vicinity as our Goodyear Air Towers, I really I want this project. You
Sure.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mhm.
Uh, so I ran the numbers, I pushed him to him, and he came back and was like, "When can you do it?" So that made my
Awesome.
heart feel really good.
Yeah.
Uh, but it also, I knew that my price was fair, but I also know that I'm not out of the woods yet. I got that construction clean. I don't have any contracts or anything like that for him yet. I probably will put something together. It's kind of like what you just said: scope of work, what it
Mhm.
entails, how often we'll be doing it. Um, but those
Yeah.
kind of jobs, I really want to try and set up, especially considering I'm already in Goodyear twice a month for those towers. Actually,
Yep.
I'm scratch that. Billy's out in Goodyear twice a month for those towers. So I really want to be able to line him up with some steady work. I don't know, like you mentioned, you're a solo guy. I'm kind of a solo guy. I don't. It's me and Bill, right?
Mhm.
And when it comes to how I take care of and um, pay him out on that, I want to make sure that he's getting a nice chunk, and I'm getting a like just scratch my back. I'm not trying to get
You got to
rich on
cover
this.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to make sure he's getting paid his fare, and I got to make sure it's worth it for time in case it's most of the time I'll be able to be out there and join him for the restaurant. I
Mhm.
can't get out to the air park towers because I just logistics. I'm taking my kid to the other side of town, and then by the time I get out to Goodyear,
Be an hour. Yeah.
the sun's already up and Billy's already done. But I can, however, get out to the restaurant and work my ass off out there with him.
Nice.
So we want to make sure that we get the numbers right, not necessarily get rich, but always have that income flowing and make sure that the restaurant and the owner are happy
Mhm.
and share the good word. It's a brand new complex. And if I get my little rear end in there, I have a feeling I could do some damage and collect a couple more checks over there.
Awesome. Yeah. Being seen, very important. So being out 2 times a month, people will see you, and you'll definitely hook up some new work. Good luck.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. And again, I it's crazy. I wrote an article in the beginning of the year about some goals of mine, some aspirations, and one of them was to take on get accept a little more commercial work, add that into our portfolio, so to
Mhm.
speak. And
Yes.
we've been we've been doing it a little bit more. It's not like we're doing a shit ton, but we've been able to do a couple big stores in a Scottsdale mall. We've done a couple other projects, and now with this one coming too, I'm really looking forward to it, dude. So
Awesome.
yeah, man.
Cool. Hopefully the weather stays nice for you guys.
Yeah,
What?
too shabby yet. This week it's kind of up and down, but we're not, you know, it's nothing too crazy yet. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually wearing pants this morning, low 60s.
Sure.
We'll hit like 90 something today, but hopefully by the time I get done, it won't be too bad. I do have
Mhm.
to go get fingerprint clearance card today.
Neat. Cool.
Yeah,
Awesome. TSA
hopefully.
approved?
Sure, that's where I got to go. Out to Sky Harbor Airport, get fingerprint clearance card. Hopefully that goes okay.
Yeah.
Um, if not, I'll refile. Who knows, dude?
Yeah, it
Whatever.
happens. I got background checked. My wife and I got background checked for her business. So
Yeah.
if you have 25 bucks and you want to put on your website, our techs are background checked or background check certified, 25 bucks, you can get a report that says you're not a criminal, or your history is okay. But fingerprints, I went, or yeah, that's interesting. Do they have a thing there that'll like is it digital or is it like the ink? You have any idea?
So I think it's an ink one, and I did do one for a school one.
Uh-huh.
And I'll be honest, dude, I've been in trouble with the law. I got
Sure.
a criminal history going back to 1997, bro. I mean,
Oh,
but my shit is now
but you're on the
clean.
up and up, so you're fine. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, but there's everybody has a past, bro. I got
Oh
one.
yeah. Hmm.
um, so, yeah, but it'll all work it out. There's a higher power. I'm a firm believer in higher power.
Hmm.
God's put me in a place and a time for certain things and certain reasons, and I'm just here to do His work, bro. Whether it be
Hmm.
clean windows or share my story with other people, that's what I'm here to do.
Yeah.
Right now, it's cleaning windows and having coffee with deeds.
Yep.
And I couldn't, to be honest, I couldn't really be happier in the direction with which we're going, business wise, family wise. Your show, you and me doing this show together. I'm pretty stoked, dude.
Appreciate it. I'm having a good time. It's, my main focus is getting healthy at this point, and it's still kind of rocky. I'm going through a lot of stuff that I can't. I've got issues still, and I can't figure it
It's
out.
beyond your control.
Yeah, it's beyond my control. Well, kind of. I hope so. Just gonna lay
But you're
off those Oreo cookies.
but you do the right things though. You get up every morning, you go for a walk, you keep everything loose.
Sure.
You try to, we have these conversations to tell each other, hey, here's what's going on in my life. We
Mhm.
try not to let our stress get too out of control. Uh,
Sure.
I really feel like it's helping me, and oh yeah, I hope it's
Yeah.
helping you, bro.
Yeah, that's good. Good for everybody. Yeah, you were talking about the fingerprinting. It reminded me back when I was doing the walk, I was invited to go tour Cheyenne Mountain Air Force Base, which is the NORAD, home of the
Yeah,
big boys, sir. So I was able to go up there and go through and tour it in the mountain. And so like months ahead of time, I had to get my social security number and all that to run it through. And I'm like, oh shit, have I done anything? Like, jokingly. But
yeah,
anyway, going up there, they're like, don't bring any electronics. I'm like, an iPad? Am I have a watch on? Fuck. So it was neat entering that facility and touring, but you just reminded me of the background check or the fingerprinting brought me back in a tangent to walking around in there. And I figure for about a couple hours, I was in the safest place in the world. If we had an explosion or something, they'd seal the vault doors and I'd be like, cool. Yeah, be
yeah.
like
You're all
a
good.
SpaceX astronaut. Yep. But yeah, so this week, got a couple jobs lined up. Everything's going well here in Houston. The weather's good. Fall. The pollen has fallen, so I think everything is starting to amp back up. The phone is still ringing, and we'll see how the spring goes. I've been thinking a lot about what I'm going to do for July and August. And funny, my wife's doing the studio. I'm wondering if I can do like instructional arts and crafts and stuff for kids. How funny that would be for to do like boys groups and stuff like that. Because yeah, I'm doing a lot of thinking, but it's something I can offer to help benefit her business and keep me
There you
busy
go.
at the same time while not being out in 101-degree heat in Houston. So if I'm slow in July or August, I'm not gonna worry about it so much. I'm gonna do something else, I think. So doing a lot of
Pivot.
thinking. Pivot, yeah, pivot for 2 months. We're taking a family trip the first half of July anyway up to New York. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting summer. I think it's going to be a lot of fun and looking forward to it. Do
You
you have
gonna
any
be up in
summer?
Cuba again?
I'm going to be up there, yeah, a couple miles from there, but up in Western New York visiting family and enjoying the 4th of July. So kids look forward to that. We look forward to that, and it's nice because it's not 88 degrees there, 98 here. So or not even 88. I'm sorry, it's like 75. It's beautiful out there. So can't wait.
Right
But
on,
oh,
man.
I also wanted to point out, got my AWC mag yesterday.
What?
Yeah,
Dude,
came
that's
in the
dope.
mail. Yeah, and look at my man Jason.
Oh shit.
Got your article in there.
Oh,
Very
bro, look
nice.
at
Got some cool photos. You and Sorbo, you and the gang and Zane. It's
that. Oh my
it's
goodness
nice. It's pretty
gracious.
sharp. So check your mailbox today, guys. That you got some cool stickers. I'm going to add to my blue bucket.
Oh,
Very good article,
sweet.
Jason. I checked it out. It was really cool talking about enjoying the IWCA and sharing about your experiences. So keep up the good articles.
Bro, that's great. Something wild about that. I thank you so much, Deeds. I need to go check my mailbox. Uh, I forgot. So I wrote that article. That was like Dude, that was actually supposed to all happen in December. Um, and it got pushed back due to some family emergencies, death in the family, and then some other stuff. And just,
Life happens.
yeah, dude. So I put that together. I sent it out to Lacey, the editor, and she came back to me. And then I wrote another article, right? So I forgot about that article,
Mhm.
like because I had dedicated to the next article for June or whatever. And so then April came out, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then a few days later, I went to go on the digital copy, and I opened it up, and there I was. And I was like, oh, shit. I totally
Nice.
spaced. I forgot completely about that article. And it brought me back to how I was feeling when I was writing that, and uh, how grateful I am for the people in this industry, and for um, just my higher power, like how everything has kind of worked out. Every time
Mhm.
I feel like I'm down or out, or I don't know where to turn, I feel like I get a boost of energy, whether it be from the IWCA, or from interactions between you and I, or um, just sharing stories with people in the mag. Something
Getting text
happened.
messages from guys who read your articles and stuff.
Yeah, dude. Or somebody, you know, a few weeks back, I was, right before we got this whole thing started, Floyd, stop. Floyd. Right before we got this whole thing started, this guy, Mike Matthews, sent me a shout out. And like, those little things really help. Floyd really help keep me going. And I just want to say thanks to everybody who's reading, who's listening, who's watching. Um, and thank you to the people at AWC Mag. Um, Lacey, the editor, is amazing. And for those of you guys and gals who don't know, Jersey runs that. Like, he's the owner of that right now. And I don't know how that dude has time to do anything, because yeah, he's always doing something. Um, he's like a magical ninja that has his hands in multiple cookie jars, and can understand how the hows and whys of what people are going through. It really feels like he understands business owners, and it really feels like he is a good gauge on personalities, and how and where he can help people. So I just want to give a shout out to Jersey, Josh, WCR Nation. That dude
Hmm.
is
Awesome podcasts, great knowledge.
well, he's just a stellar individual, bro. It's not it's like he wants to help, he does help, and he gives little pearls of wisdom and great nugs of advice.
Hmm.
And a lot of times he's helping people behind the scenes without them even knowing it. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
it's
He's a
I
great
can't
asset to the window cleaning community.
I
And I
can't
think
explain
I think the
anything.
mag is also looking for contributions of articles, pictures. So if you're reading and you have some cool photos or any thoughts, I think Lacey wants to hear them.
Yeah, so I wanted to touch on that real quick too. Guys, she's not going to take pictures off of the internet and post them in the magazine. If you'd like to send her photos, email them to her, put them in a whatever, shoot her an email, put them on a drive, put them in a folder, do something like that. Um, and maybe describe where you're at. Uh, I don't know. Send her the photos. She's not just going to scrub the internet, pull pictures off, and then post them. She can't do that. So send her your copies, send her the stuff that you think is dope. Let her know what's popping. Introduce yourself. Say, hey, tell her thank you, because she kicks ass at what she does. Um, there's lots of contributors and writers behind the scenes, and lots of photojournalists behind the scenes. And she somehow manages to work with all of them flawlessly and seamlessly. And she's a huge asset to our industry as well. So I'm thankful for
Cool.
her. I'm thankful for her friendship. And as a community, we should give her props often too. She kicks ass.
Yeah, and subscribe to the magazine. Get the AWC mag. Go get it. You know, it's
Yeah, don't
60
be a
60
bum.
something bucks a year. Yeah. Don't be a bum.
Don't
You get cool stickers like this.
hell
Like
yeah, Hulk
just grab it.
Hogan.
Yeah. Yeah, brother. That's awesome.
So I showed my wife the article in the digital copy, and she was like, "Oh, that sticker looks so cool. Look, it's Hulk Hogan." I was like, "No, babe, it's Huck Hogan. Those are called Huck
Huck.
towels. Get it?"
Huck.
And
Yeah,
she's
like
like,
Nacho Man Sandy Ravage. You know,
"Yeah, man."
copywritten. Gotta be careful.
Any big other plans for the rest of the day?
No, I think tonight I'm just gonna watch Passion of the Christ and just get all depressed and watch that. See how that goes down. Today, rest of the day, nope, just office work, organizing the office, and getting ready for gutter cleaning and stuff tonight, and then repeating tomorrow for window cleaning and driveway, etc. So just another busy week. So I'm just hoping for good weather. Today's high is only 83, so I'm not really complaining. I've got a lot of sun over the last week, but as long as it's under 90, I'm good to go. Got to switch from coffee to water soon, but everything's
That
good.
sounds so gross. Who wants to drink water?
Yeah, well, that's all I drink is water and coffee now. I don't drink beer anymore. So,
I was being a wise ass.
oh, I know, a lot of fun. I should try. I just should. Yeah, I think I had half a banana yesterday. That was like the first time in a year. Like
Right
my
on,
kids are
man.
like, Dad, are you eating fruit? It's like, yeah, don't watch.
Don't.
Don't watch. Hey,
Such a
change your
weird.
rubbers. I ordered some filters from WCR. They're arriving tomorrow, so I'm putting my new carbon filters in my three-stage whatevers, and then I'm also going to swap the resin. That way, I can get it down to a zero parts or a 0 1 or whatever.
Dude, I got brand new Sorbo rubbers for Bill. I got some brand new Sorbo rubbers for me. I just picked up a new 14 for me.
Nice.
Which reminds me, I actually need to order some 30-inch for the tower glass. I don't know why I didn't do that while I was on the site. So if any of you salesmen are listening or watching and you want a sale, give me a call. I need some 30-inch rubbers. I mean,
Rolling on, rolling on
could do
30s.
the order myself, but it's always fun to have one of those guys give me a shout and be like, "All right, what do you need?"
Sure.
So
Yeah, I put my order in this week with Zane. Zane hooked me up. I also got a 0 degree or Unger channel. That way I can practice my fanning pull work with a zero because I don't have a zero for squeegee work. So
yeah,
I'm
Tom,
I'm I'm
Squeaky
working with
Tom
a
sent me
five.
that one, and I'm
Mhm.
trying to work on mine too. I just really haven't had the application or the time to really practice it.
Sure.
Um, but I'm gonna get set. I know you got to get running. So we'll wrap up. Anything else you want to say?
No, just thanks for being there, guys. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks WCR and Zero for being awesome and doing all you do for window cleaners with your giveaways and stuff. Thank you,
Yeah,
Jason, for your support and kicking ass and grinding and getting this
bro,
one on
we're
one every
here for
morning.
one another, and we're here for whatever it is that we're doing. Like I
Cool.
said, I think you and I are on the same page. We both know we got somebody else pulling the strings, and we're just here to help, right?
Exactly. Well, everyone have a great morning. Don't forget to change your rubbers.
And I hope your bucket's full, and if not, fill it up.
Fill it
Have a
up.
great week, guys.
Morning, guys.